Hello, my name is Arturo Ortiz, and I will be talking about how. Well, first of all, I'm gonna ask a question. Has anyone heard of the band The Doors? Yeah. Can you name at least 3 songs? Anyone else? One more. At least one.
Oh, LA Woman.
That's it? Yeah. Alright. Well, the ones I know is People Are Strange, LA, like I say, LA Woman, Love Me 2 Times, Light My Fire, what else? So many more that I cannot say. And, well, my object is one of their albums. I couldn't bring the whole box because it was my sister's. And it's called Strange Days. And as you can see, there's pictures and has 2 discs since it's a pretty long album, I think. Yeah, it's like around 20 songs, at least 11. And yeah, I'm gonna pass it around so you can see it.
Load that into my computer.
This is just, I want to show how the Doors relate to me and to the culture in my family. The Doors were formed in LA, California in 1965. The group members were Jim Morrison, Robbie Krieger, the guitarist, Johnny Densmore, the drummer, and Ray Manzarek, the keyboardist. They were named after a book called The Doors of Perfection by Aldous Huxley. Some of the Doors albums were The Doors, Strange Days, Waiting for the Sun, The Soft Parade, Morrison Hotel, Absolutely Live, and LA Woman, and Break a Prayer. Rock was very popular music in the 1960s and the 1970s. People would listen to it so they would get their minds off the bad things going around in society or in the country. People would go to live concerts to listen to different bands like The Doors, Led Zeppelin. There's many I don't like to name because I didn't really write them down. People would listen to them, and they would listen mostly to what they were saying in the lyrics instead of the music, because in the song People Are Strange, Jim Morrison, they weren't songs or lyrics. They were more like poems he wrote, but people didn't like his poems, so he wrote. One of his friends, Ray Manzarek, told him, "Oh, you have a skill of writing poems, but they would be better if you write them off as songs." And he listened to him, so that's how the band began. And so they wrote out "People Are Strange." The meaning is when people act strange, part of the lyric says they come out of the rain. I think it means they express themselves as a different person than others, as they express some with like family members. And I want to talk about how I started listening to The Doors. First, my dad came here from Mexico to America, and I'm guessing he told me that when he got there, the first tune he listened to was The Doors, and from there on, he started listening to them, and he eventually told his brother, "Oh, listen to this," and he listened to it, and his son listened to it, then to my sister, then to me. And there was one time we went to a road trip to Mexico, and it was 2 days long, and all my dad had was The Doors album, Strange Days. Like, for 2 days straight, we listened to The Doors, and that's how I started listening to it, and I fell in love with them. But even though they're not my favorite band, but they're one of my top 5. They influenced me by playing the keyboard, because I really like the songs like Light My Fire. I know probably half of it, not all of it, but it's a really good song. and I relate to my culture. Everybody, at least when's Thanksgiving, Christmas, food, I put a CD. Oh, here, put this, The Doors, The Strange Thing. We would put it on and listen to it, or for us to listen and relax, and probably would sing along sometimes, karaoke. And in conclusion, I talked about how my culture, how it relates to me, and how I started to it, and how the Doors began in the beginning, and how it's a great, awesome band. Personal opinion. Thank you.